Hello and good morning everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sanana here once again, doing another update for the zodiac sign of Virgo with regards to their love situation for the month of March 2019, guys. Okay, now having said this, just as a general information with regards to people who are in love with a Virgo, or you have a Virgo in your life, okay, as your romantic partner, your current partner, whosoever it is, please know that Virgos are perfectionist in love as well. They are just perfectionist in everything. So love into for love as well, they are very high perfectionist. Okay, they need partners, guys. They need partners who are tolerant, open-minded and easygoing. Okay, now for the cross watchers, if you are in love with a Virgo, do not waste your time on impractical romantic gestures. Okay, they do not take that. They do not like it. Do practical and useful things for your Virgo. Okay, and this is what will be appreciated and what will be done for you in return by the Virgo themselves. Okay, because remember, Virgo express their love through pragmatic and useful gestures, so do not be put off because Virgos do not say I love you day in and day out, come and hold your hand. um, they are not that type. Okay, they are not. They won't be that kuchiku kind of person. Okay, that's not a Virgo. But if they love you, guys, they will demonstrate that in the most practical way. That's how they demonstrate their love. They will always be there for you. That's point one. Point two is they will show you an interest in your health and finances. Point number three, they might even go to the extent of fixing your sink or repairing your gadgets, because they are used to doing this kind of gestures for love. So Virgos deem these actions, the reason they do this is because they deem these actions to be superior than sending you guys flowers, chocolates or Valentine cards. Okay, so I know this is, for women, especially cross-watcher ladies. We women, we practically thrive on these kind of things, chocolates, Valentine card, I love you, flowers, roses, everything of those kind. But again, fortunately or unfortunately, if you have a Virgo in your life, guys, ladies, you're not going to get that. Okay, it's not coming to you, so take that, accept it and run with it. Okay, again, this reading is a general reading for everybody, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest of it. Okay, do not try to force yourself into any reading if it doesn't fit your purpose. Now, having said that, in the month of March 2019, the significant other in the life of a Virgo is definitely not getting that inspiration in love. Okay, lack of inspiration in love, lack of divine spark in love, lack of passion in love, lack of the drive in love, lack of the ambition in love, lack of the will that is directed towards your love goal. There is a lack in that as well. There is a lack of pure intent in their higher self. Okay, a lack of thrust of life, lack of excitement, lack of raising our passion and energy towards the love, lack of this beginning or a project towards this love, or even for that moment, lack of a stirring of desire towards your love life in the higher self, guys. Okay, very stagnant energy for the significant other in the life of a Virgo, and that is because at this point in time they are not worried about bringing all these things back in their life. Okay, they are not fighting for that, they are not struggling to bring it back, they are not putting up a battle towards the higher self to bring their love back in here. Okay, so they are kind of in a very in a very stagnant energy where they are not really doing anything at this point in time, guys. Okay, they are not fighting for it, they are not wanting it, they are not building it, they are not giving it any support. You know, they are not even overcoming any obstacle if you guys have one in your love life. They are not even building their courage and valor to protect this love area in their higher self at this point in time in the month of March 2019. Okay, so that is what the energy is for the significant other, Virgo. So obviously, I mean, good or bad, we will see what happens. But again, this is a very stagnant energy. Sorry, which is of course sitting in the higher self of your significant other at this point in time. Now, with regards to Virgo, you guys are holding a major arcana card in here, okay? Because somewhere, even though this person is not in the higher self, is not supporting you, is not cooperating with you, is not bringing that love back in your life, but for you Virgos, you guys, this year 2019 is about your spiritual part, okay? Very, very high amount of spiritualism in you guys, in Virgos, for the year 2019. And that is the reason I'm putting the 2 and 2 together. That is the reason you're hearing in the higher self, you're hearing a call towards a purpose in your life with regards to your love. Okay, you're definitely trying to rebuild yourself, you're trying to correct your flaws, you're trying to give a rebirth to yourself in the right way, you're trying to rise like the phoenix from the ashes to come towards the sunlight. You don't want to stay in the dark here in the tomb. You know, you're crawling out of the tomb into the sunlight at this point in time in your higher self. You're basically trying to free yourself, guys, of what is holding you back, right? At this point in time. Even at the same time, you're trying to leave the past behind. Whatever has not really manifested for you in the right way, and you know it, Virgo. That's all you're trying to leave behind. You're walking towards the dawn of a new era, again, because of your spiritual influence in the year 2019, which is bringing you, which is making you understand that there is a huge amount of spiritual calling, an awakening to your freedom from the past suffering, guys. Okay, so you're putting all these kind of actions in your higher self in the month of March 2019 to bring your love back first in yourself, of course. Bring your balance back first in yourself to get back your love in the right direction in the month of March and moving towards the rest of the year 2019, guys. Okay, so all this is, there are 2 major arcanas in here for Virgo, guys. So this is again a big time deal. Okay, so which is what is telling me that you're definitely trying to bring yourself, Virgo. You know what you have done. Okay, bad, good, evil, ugly, we are not here to judge all that, but you know what you have done, you know what you have not done, you know where you have gone right, you know where you have gone wrong. It's you, it's all about you in your higher self, you know. So that is where you know your love is going to come back if you can put things in the right perspective in the higher self. You will be able to bring back that passion, that sense of divination in your love, okay, which is of course going to connect you not only with your own love, with your own self, will not only nourish your own soul and heart and your body, but it will also nourish your love in this journey. That's what you're trying to do so that you can put this love back in the right way going forward in the year 2019, guys. And for this, because of these 2 energies that you have, both you guys in your heart, in your crossing card, you definitely are calling for strength from the universe, because this person's significant other needs the strength to hold on, okay, to wherever they are at this point in time. and you need the strength to fight this, to bring it all back. Okay, so for which both of you guys, in your heart energy, you're definitely calling out for the strength from the universe, which is of course going to be granted to you. But at the same time, when that comes, you will have to surrender your ego. Okay, you will have to surrender this fight. You will have to surrender whatever is not working in your life. But most important, primarily, you will have to surrender your ego, your pride, to that of whatever strength you're getting from the universe, to use it in the right way and not to abuse it when you get that strength. Do not go back into a fighting situation again. Do not go back into a competition again. Do not try to prove yourself better than your significant other or vice versa. You know, do not misuse your power. Basically, when you get the strength from the universe, surrender your ego, hear your spiritual calling, do the right thing and get the right result, Virgo. Okay, so that would be my guidance for you in the month of March 2019, and that is the reason your foundation energy, you're not kind of juggling anymore between what is right, what is wrong, because by now you know in your higher self what you want. You know what it is that you have to correct. You know what it is that you have to rebuild, redo, rework upon, give yourself a rebirth. You know that, okay? So therefore, in your soul, you're not doing any kind of back and forth energy, both of you. At the same time, you know, you're not even seeking any kind of connections towards your soul which is coming to you from the outside world. You're not going to juggle with them. You don't want to juggle with it because your concentration, your area of interest is to get yourself back and your love situation in the month of March 2019 to do the right things. And you're not juggling, guys. You're not juggling. In your soul, you're not juggling because now, deep down your soul, you're trying to heal and purge your own sufferings. Okay, you're trying to get better, you're trying to heal yourself, you're trying to tell yourself that it's all right. Whatever has not manifested has not manifested. Whatever has not worked in the past has not worked, you know, but going forward, we can definitely make that work. We can definitely give a rebirth to this love, to this passion. We can bring back that beautiful, soothing feeling after the suffering that we all had in this light, in this love area, to bring back the light within the darkness, to say to oneself that if you hope, nothing is impossible. Okay, basically, basically finding the light in the darkness, guys. Okay, so that is what you are going to attempt towards in your soul area, Virgo, and you're not going to be juggling with anything else that you seem is not important to you at this point in time towards you or towards your love situation, in whichever way that resonates with you. Okay, your concentration, your focus, your area of concern is absolutely towards building this love back for sure, but building yourself back in the right way, because that's when love will come back to you guys. Okay, and you guys, Virgo, because of your high spiritual calling this year in 2019, you have got that message now. Okay, and I'm very happy to see that. Now, your past energy, Virgo, with regards to your love situation, you definitely did not work towards it because you had stalled that love for yourself. You had stalled the love for your other person too, for your significant other, which stalled your love in totality, guys. Okay, you were not creating anything. You were not giving birth to this love. You were not building that love back. You were not putting any love and sensuality in this relationship, Virgo, in the past. Okay, so in the past, you did not do anything to manifest this beautiful relationship of love in the right way. because your area of concern was in a different place. Okay, you definitely, your priority, basically, that's what I would like to say. Your priority in life, Virgo, at that point in time was definitely situated in a different place. Okay, that's why love for you was not your priority in the past. What you were doing here in the past was building your own financial strength. You were claiming ownership to your work, to your business, to your life, materialistically, more so. Okay, you were wanting to enjoy the finest things of life. That's why you were working hard towards building that area of your life. You were using your means to an end with your possessions as well. You wanted to be a leader. You were being a leader, in the past as well. You were, of course, at the same time, you were generous enough to give what others wanted to take from you. You wanted to be a jolly good person with a friendly nature. That was your priority in the past, okay? Which is where love got totally omitted from your dictionary in the past, okay? You were not there for this person, for the significant other. You were not believing in yourself as far as your love area was concerned. You had not shown enough respect towards this relationship in the past to give birth to it, Virgo, because you were primarily focused on a different area of your life from which you thought, if you can do this in the right way, you had thought that love will come back to you guys, but that doesn't happen, okay? Love area, career, finance, psychological, emotional, practical, anything in life, guys, they all need a balance, okay? They all need a little input from different spice box to make your meal a sumptuous one, okay? If you just take one spice out of a spice box and throw that entire spice on the meal and try to cook that, it's not going to be as delicious or as tasteful when you take 4 different spices from 4 different boxes to mix and match the ingredients to cook the right feast for yourself. So life is similarly that. You will have to take the spice from every box, guys, to balance every situation in your life. If you run after money, if you run after wealth, if you run after certain things that you think is more important to you, and then you forget to balance this area of your life, obviously your love relationship is going to suffer, which is what is happening. And this you have realized today in your higher self, Virgo, for which I'm very, very happy to see that, okay? That's definitely an improvement. And again, any kind of improvement is definitely calling for action, which you are doing in the month of March towards rebuilding the structure of love in your life, Virgo. Okay. Now, your physical energy in this month, March 2019, guys, you will be a person who will be able to protect your love, or you will try to give protection to your significant other, to your love area. You will be a loyal friend towards your love situation. You will be somebody who this person can rely upon, okay, can trust upon, can have confidence upon. All those things that had gone out of your life earlier on, guys, okay? But at the same time, because these things are coming back to you, Virgos, you will be making careful plans in the future, but at the same time, you will not be rushing in towards resolving your love situation. You will take one step at a time. You will be seeking loyalty. You will be seeking wealth. You will be seeking stability. And at the same time, you will also have that opportunity or the balance to do your everyday work, okay, in your physical world. So it's little by little, like I said, and this is happening again. Look at this major arcana, guys. This is happening because you want the world back in your life, and you will get it, Virgo. You will get back your world of love. You will get back the world to celebrate, to manifest your love in the right direction. You will definitely bring back everything in your life, provided you can connect your higher self energy with that of your physical energy in the world here. Okay, let's take a connecting card between your higher self and the 3D here. And that is what you can do is by ignoring information that is not important to you, concentrating on your focused area of bringing yourself back. You don't need gossips in your life. You don't need scandals in your life. You don't need a third party coming to you with, earful of information regarding your love situation or any other situation that they are trying to put in your ears. You don't have to pay attention to that. Just remain focused in your work, Virgo. Do what you have to do to bring yourself back, to bring your energy back, to correct your flaws in this period, March 2019. Correct your flaws in the right order to get your love relationship back in the right way, guys. Now, going forward, look here, going forward, you will definitely be shaking off the energy of feeling left out in the cold, which had happened to you because you had not been able to give birth to this love, okay? You had flawed, Virgo, to a large extent. And that is the reason today you're coming to the point where you need to correct the flaws. And while you're correcting the flaws, you are also shaking off that negative energy where you thought that people don't care for you, where you thought that your significant other doesn't love you enough, where you thought that there is no love in your life. Okay, so that energy is kind of being shaken away, taken care of, and it is happening because, again, you're doing the right thing. Okay, you're not collecting information which is not useful to you, which people were doing and you were listening before, or you were spying on your significant other too much. You were curious to know what the significant other is doing all the time. You were trying to spy on their activities. You were trying to collect their activities in yourself. You were wasting and draining a lot of your energies, guys. Okay, so that is going to stop from this month onwards. Don't do that, because if you don't do that, if you do that, again, you're going to rock the boat. Okay, don't do it. Keep your boat steady, keep it firm, walk on the right plank. Okay, the planks that you are putting on the ground right now, put it firmly. Put a couple of nails on the plank to make it steady, to hold it fast, to really become solid so that you can walk smoothly over those planks, okay? And that is exactly why the feeling of not being loved, not being taken care of, all those misconceptions that you were holding in yourself because you were doing unnecessary work by spying on this situation, while at the same time in the past you had not given birth to it. But yet, you were still doing all those work behind their back or behind this love situation, okay? So now that you're going to stop all that, you are again shaking off this negative energy. You're not going back and forth to see what your significant other is doing, what they are thinking about you, where your love life is going, kind of taking pros and cons on the situation to see how far you can go, to see how far they are coming to meet you, where you guys are meeting halfway, all that you had been doing, curious enough to see not so much about yourself, you were curious enough about the other person's energies in the past. And that was the reason why in the entire thing, your focus, your balanced had gone lopsided, guys. You were more focused, you're more intent on collecting information, on doing things not right, in the right way. And that is why your scale was like this, disbalanced. So this is what is going on, and therefore at the same time, there you go. Therefore, at the same time, you're putting a death to those kind of activities in the physical world that you had been doing before. okay, taking stock of every situation, you know, putting 2 cents of your own imagination in every situation, trying to control every situation in your way, you know, doing all those kind of work that you were physically manifesting in your love situation, which is why the other person was kind of feeling so cold at that point. And yet, when love was concerned, you did not give birth to love in the right way, guys, okay? But at the same time, you were doing all this. But again, you're putting a death to this situation. You are putting a death to this situation, and you're also calling it with a death card in here. Major Arcana, guys, in the month of March 2019 for the sign of Virgo with regards to your love situation. You're trying to bring back yourself in the right way, because you know that you had been holding your freedom of will, your freedom back by doing all this. That's what I just told you, that you were doing all this, you know, you were not giving birth to yourself. You were not taking care of yourself. You were more interested in doing things for the others, in spying or in collecting information for the others, just so that you thought it's going to help you, Virgos. But that life doesn't work like that. Your scale, your balance was absolutely like this. And this you have realized today, and I'm happy about that. Okay, you are also calling a situation, a death situation to yourself, to free yourself from these negative areas that was holding you back for so long, was toppling your scale, was rocking not only your boat, was not even giving birth to your love, nor was it giving a proper freedom of will, of energy, of the right spiritual calling for yourself as well, Virgo. So you're taking care of all this in the month of March 2019, which I think is a damn good way of rectification of your purpose, of your love journey, of yourself, Virgo. I'm very happy to see that. Now, in your environment, guys, you will definitely be trying to protect this love now. Okay, you're coming to the point where you have realized, where you're realizing that you definitely have to put in more energy towards the situation of love that needs correction from your end more so, guys, okay? Because you have done whatever you had to do in the past, okay? So it's now your payback time, Virgo. You have to work hard to bring the rest of the things in the right order. And so in your environment, you will definitely have to put up a hard fight to bring this entire energies back in the right way. Okay, you have to hold on with your courage, with your valor, to face the obstacles that will come in your love life, to face the defense that will come in your love area too, to face the opposition that is also definitely going to give you a hard time, guys, okay? But hold on to this, Virgo, because environment is telling me that at this point in time, definitely those things are going to happen to you. But, you know, you practically, what I'm trying to say here, guys, is that environment is going to support you. You know, if you do the right thing, if you kind of work in the right way, that is very important. Otherwise, you don't do anything right and yet you want your environment to support you. That doesn't happen, okay? So in this case too, you do the right thing, and of course at the end of the day, you will also have to nurture yourself, guys. You will have to heal yourself. You have to nurture. Don't forget that, because again, you know, don't go off balance, guys. Just because you're working, you're fighting to bring back that love, you're struggling to bring back that love in your life, you're doing everything, but at the same time, don't forget to nurture yourself. Don't forget to be the practical person, Virgo. Don't forget to be in tune with the cycles of change in your life that's happening, okay? So be considerate, be caring, have the will to sustain things, have the will and the nutrition to look after yourself as well. Okay, so don't get disbalanced just because you're going to have to face these tough situations. These will be coming to you from the environment, but at the same time, do please take care of yourself, Virgo. It's very, very important, okay? Because again, like I said, people, they make these mistakes. We all make it, just not people. We all make these mistakes, you know, because somewhere we think that we are focused. Our focus is so highly uh, uh, what should I say, highly intense, you know, that we forget the other areas of our life. Most of us, we do this, okay? We are running and chasing one thing, whereas at the end of the day, we are so tired, we are so drained of our energy that next morning we don't have the energy to do anything else, guys, okay? So do keep a balance on the situation as we walk into the month of March 2019. Now, in your hope and fear, guys, your hope and fear is your instigation of desire, your first spark of passion, your inspiration, your desire, your fuel to your ambition, okay, which will of course make your impulses a reality through the application of your spiritualism, okay. You should be the person with endless energy, somebody starting off a project or settling for a goal, which is of course their object of desire with this card in here. But you are fearful and you're hopeful that it happens in the right direction, which is what other things apart from these things that I just told you, your instigation of desire, your first spark of passion, your inspiration, your desire to act, fuel your ambition, make your impulses ready to take in the application of spiritualism. You know, a person with endless energy and passion at the same time to start a project, to go towards a goal, which is their object of desire. Your fear and your hope is that you want to hold on to this energy. That is what you are hoping, that you're going to hold on to this beautiful energy and you are not going to be controlling or wanting to control or hold on to any other negative energies. This is the energy that you definitely want to hold on to, okay? That is your hope, that is your fear at the same time, that you can master the art of getting yourself back in the right direction, which is definitely going to lead you towards your right path, guys. Okay, which is going to give you that ability to make the right choice, which is definitely going to open the door for you going forward, which is definitely going to give you the strength to take a call, to take a judgment call, to make a decision towards your love goal, guys. Okay, but again, this is your hope, this is your fear, and that is what you're trying to say to the universe, that please give me the right energies, please give me the right strength, please give me the right inclination so that I can do all this work in the right way, guys, okay? Now the outcome is definitely good, Virgos. You will definitely get this beautiful card, King of Pentacles, business ownership, financial mastery, one that you had tried in the past, but you went overboard with this and therefore your love went down the hill, okay? This time, again, please keep your balance when you're walking into this phase of your life with your possessions, with your leadership, with your generosity. Keep everything in a very balanced condition, guys, okay? Don't go overboard again like you have done in the past, which is again going to rock your boat through things off your boat, okay? Be a friendly person, be a good person, be a jolly person, but do it with enough balance to carry your own self towards your own work in the right direction, guys, okay? Because you definitely will have to keep working at this point in time. But provided you do it in the right way, do these things in the right way, that is helping you to move your chariot of love in the right direction, guys. Okay, so take this advice in the right way. Do the things, don't go lopsided like you have done last time. Don't lose your balance, Virgo. Okay, otherwise your love is going to suffer, and in turn you will be suffering again. So this time when you have got this card back, once again, do it in the right way. Okay, carry yourself in the right way. Carry your responsibilities, carry your will, carry your ambition in the right way to move your chariot of love once again for yourself, Virgo. Okay, and this is a wonderful outcome, and that is when you're going to be walking towards love, and love is going to be walking back to you, guys. Okay, if you can do these kind of work in the month of March 2019, Virgos, please take these energies into consideration when you are becoming disbalanced, when you're losing focus, when you are becoming lopsided. Take a look at this video to just get a reminder of your energies and how you need to work and perform in the month of March 2019 towards your love relationship, guys. Okay, with this I end my video. Khuda Hafiz, God bless you, namaste, goodbye, and see you once again.